Okay, so I've gotten a couple of requests from subscribers, friends, and even some of my family members. A shout out to my cousin, Ashana, of a demo of me making my beauty blemish cream. So I'm going to try to do that for you as quickly as I can and as error-free as I can, because my editing software is kind of problematic with this codec that I have. Let me show you first the ingredients. Please watch my video of Ya's homemade BB cream, which is me explaining the benefits of beauty blemish cream and how you can make it specific to your needs with a detailed list of ingredients. That part is important to watch before you watch the demo. Here quickly is a view of my ingredients. I have the moisturizers here with the fade cream. I have the primers here. My foundations here. These are also foundations. This is the setting spray and concealer and color correctors. And this is my e.l.f. high definition powder. Okay. So first, of course, you'll need a clean jar that you're going to put your beauty blemish cream in. This has been cleaned. You'll need some spoons for some of your product you might have to scoop out. And you'll need a bobby pin or a clean toothpick, in which you're going to use to stir and whip up your cream, okay, to make sure that everything is mixed properly. I wouldn't suggest using, like a spoon, because of course you can't maneuver it in this big space, and you use, you don't waste any product by using this. Okay, so let's get started. First, I start with my moisturizers. This is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter. I'm going to squirt like about 1 inch or so in there. That's about 1 inch. That's about 2 inches right there. Then I have my Avon Vita Nourish lotion. And I'm going to scoop this out. Oh, just bumped my camera. Scoop that out. It's lovely. Yeah, make sure your hands are clean, and my hands are clean. So, okay, I have oily skin. Okay, so that's why I'm not getting crazy with the moisturizer. If you have really dry skin, you may want to put more moisturizer. Now I'm putting in the Ultra Glow Fade Cream, because BB creams brighten your skin and they remove blemishes. So that's what the fade cream is for. This was the only product I had to actually buy at the store, and scooping out a fair amount of that. Okay, so I have that much. That's not even maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, the life of a dog is so hard, huh? Let me show you guys my dog named Zora. Hey Zora, you so tired? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, that's the fade cream, okay? That we put in. You guys can see that good. Okay, now I'm going to move on. I got to clean my hand for a second. I'm going to put in my CoverGirl CG Smoother Tinted Moisturizer. I use this every day as everything else I just showed you. And it has an SPF of 15. If you have any kind of fade cream or blemish remover, I want you guys to see how much I'm putting in there. You want to put SPF in your mixture to offset the fade cream properties, okay? Because more times than none, the ingredients that you use, even when you look at the instructions, it'll tell you make sure you wear sunscreen. So you want to have sunscreen, especially if you're using any kind of fade cream. Okay? I have more of this in my room, but I don't want to get up. So I probably would put a little more in there, but you get the idea. Okay, so those are the moisturizers. I'm going to keep going right now with things that are liquid. Now I'm putting in the primer. This is my Rimmel Fix and Perfect. Something that I bought is, you can see that color right there, that pinkish beige. That's definitely not my color. So it was just sitting in my, put a good deal of them out in there. That had to be like a half a teaspoon. It was just sitting in my arsenal. Oh God, of all the toys for her to get, she has to get a noisy toy that she never plays with. It was just sitting in my arsenal, just collecting dust until I made my BB cream. Now that $7 or whatever I pay for it is not going to be wasted. My NYX Shine Killer, okay, because I have very oily skin. We're going to put in as much of that as I can squeeze out. Okay, squeeze out at least 3 inches right there. Okay. Now I'm going to move to, I'm going to save my concealer until, well, no, let's go and put it in now. Just a little bit. I'm not going to, only because this concealer is darker than me. So I rather use it to adjust the color than be most of the base for my mixture. So that was my first concealer. Okay, now we're going to move on to the foundations. Okay, now see how much I have in here so far? That's not a lot at all. Okay, so we're going to mix this up. And this is me mixing. See how great that Barbie pin is? It's almost like using a mini single prong whisk. You know, you can get everything blended perfectly with this. Just make sure you keep scraping the sides of the jar with your Barbie pin so that you get everything mixed together really good. Isn't that great? Look at that. Okay. Then I try to tap off as much product as I can. Look at that. No, hardly any product on the Barbie pin. So hardly anything is being wasted. Now I'm going to keep going with my foundations. I'm going to use my Tarte 12-hour foundation. Why? Because I want my beauty blemish cream to last. Okay. And this Tarte is very natural, being that it's made with the Amazonian clay. So it's good for the skin. And that's important. So you go ahead and put a good deal. Now see how that's lighter? And I have various, you know, testing methods, so, of the skin color, testing it on my skin color. So I'm just not gonna be too concerned with how the color is working right now. I'm gonna now use my Revlon Color Stay. My color is in caramel, which is not true to my skin color, but it's the closest. I usually have to mix two. But I'm using this because of the color stay properties. I want it to last. Okay. All day coverage. And color stay does that. So I'm going to pour that in. Maybe I should have shook it up some. Or shook it down at least. Oh, this video is getting so long. But you guys wanted to see, so. Okay, the color stays going in there. And it is coming out. It's a goodly amount. Okay. Now we're going to put some of my CoverGirl Nature Luxe. My color is not my color, but what is this? 365. This has SPF of 10 in it. So this is great to use in your BB cream because you want that SPF in there if you've got any fade cream in there. Also, this Nature Luxe gives me a really silky finish to the skin when it's done. And I forgot that the Tarte is a SPF of 15, so I'm getting my sunscreen in there with every time I put a product with sunscreen in the BB cream. Okay, you don't have to just put liquids in your BB cream. I'm going to use right now my Revlon Color Stay Whipped. This is in caramel. This is the first time I'm using the whip because it just came out between the last time I had this in now. So we're going to put some of that in there. See how much I use.